or Lyft driver, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Even if you're in
the bomb up in this bitch.
Text fight to 323232 right now.
Black screen ass nigga.
Compensation. After years of consumer complaints, Uber finally admitted they have received nearly 10,000 sexual
Black screen ass nigga.
If you were a victim of physical assault or any kind of unwanted sexual misconduct as a passenger of an Uber, such as forced groping, kissing, or worse, text 323232 right now, as you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. You can finally get the justice, closure, and substantial financial settlement you deserve while remaining completely anonymous. But hurry!
What up, huh?
Right now to see if
you want them Bud Light?
Text 323232.
You want them Bud? They on the back? What you got going on?
Place the business safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
My nigga ATL, it's my bone, those my bones, my bone, hit the room. What got down?
Unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a
full comment. Boom. Niggas through eternity. My niggas. God. Yeah.
T-Mobile has been such a safe.
I can't figure out how they got down shut down on the screen for now. But I'm in this bitch though.
For the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more.
Goddamn. You can have that down. Yes. Oh. Yeah, I'm up in this motherfucker. I ain't got me no music or nothing to play. I'm on the phone now. About to throw the goddamn computer away. I can't goddamn do nothing with it. This technology got too raw for me. Technology got too raw for me. I can't figure out simple shit. Where's Zola coffee at? No Zola fucking with a nigga. So what a goddamn. Y'all ain't gonna boom, y'all just come through and just be watching the black screen, go back away. Trying to indulge in a conversation with you nigga. With my nigga. Man, somebody write something in that bitch. Somebody write something up in there. Oh, boy. Oh. YouTube funny as hell. I don't even believe y'all be sending my notifications. I got 3 friends I know that'll boom up in this bitch. Will come and show up. Okay. Okay. I'd rather be an NEGUS because I can put that G on my chest. You got to plan these motherfuckers. Nigga still got to hurt be around this bitch. Until this shit done. Yeah. Might gonna teach me how to set a screen one day. Boom when you hit the room, y'all know the rules. Boom when you hit the motherfucking room, man. Know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody in the rest. And who they is. You know what I'm saying? Who we are. The melanated heaven. So you gonna return to the heaven. Your niggas return to the heaven. The grit of the land. The grit of the land, man. Niggas gonna return to the heaven, gonna return to the stars. So we come from. What a free bird. Come from the stars, man. I can't give my goddamn city free bird. You goddamn got going on, see. On fed. I'm up in this bitch. Got a boom when you up in this bitch. Yeah. I can't goddamn figure this shit out for nothing, free bird. But yeah, we gonna return to the heaven. Then some of us goddamn, instead of cardinate, some of us recarnate. That's what they call cardination. When our energy go back up through that goddamn melanated disc, they call the sun, the light. Yeah, it said in the Malachi, last chapter of the Old Testament, told you how he come back as the son of righteousness. The sun. This is just a sun deity. That nigga Zeus. And we over there in Olympia. Chilling, they didn't want to mix with us. They want to take over. They wanted to own everything, control everything. Everything back control of the
What?
Just chilling.
Yo, got some rest in, ain't you?
Yeah. Been around chilling.
That's all I've been doing. I want that damn junkyard. I just found what I need.
Laton just caught him a
What
Lincoln.
is that, nephew?
Say he gonna bring that bitch over and let you check it out.
Who?
Said seat fucked up in the sun. Want you to look at the seat.
Who?
Laton.
Okay. Where you at now?
Oh, he head down there. He gonna come over here.
Okay.
Come over. He went and bought him a navigator.
Oh, you want to win a jack one?
Yeah, he said a bit ride smooth here too. Said mother ride drink some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna return to the motherfucking heaven. Free bird in this bitch. I go live, man. I gotta learn how to shut my screen, man.
Shut up.
Yeah. Shit just be black. I be trying to want to share some information. But I used to know how to do all that shit.
It come back.
I can't remember how to do all that. I don't believe they didn't change this shit up or something on me.
No, it come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the doctor said about
What up, D?
you know today.
Say y'all good. You gonna make an appointment with a hard doctor.
Okay.
Yo, what up, D? Say boom. Yeah. See, you can't figure it out, D. I'm about to throw that little computer away. Shit ain't doing me no good. Shit ain't doing me no good, man. I'm trying to see all my friends, but I can't see them, though. The birds going off. Oh, yeah. No, I like that. I call it. I talk to them birds. Yeah. But like I was saying, man, we the niggas of the earth. We the gods. We the gods who are walking upon the earth for these people, them humanoids come fucking with us, trying to be us. But they babies with the Persians. That's why they keep banging against them. That's why goddamn Abraham's sons can't get along. Ishmael and Isaac, though. That's why Ishmael can't get along. Because it ain't meant for them to get along. They lying about some Canaanites. Ain't no Canaanites. We got a baseline, a beast line that I put up. I got a beast line. When I was locked up, before I left, I asked y'all, man, how the fuck the European, y'all remember that Brexit shit? That Brexit, the European Union, the British were saying they weren't gonna be a part of the European Union no more after they cashed out on the consolidated bonds they cashed out up on Obama. We talking about all that shit. Everything Trump was gonna do, I told you how it was gonna go. He a lad president, dictator. I'm out this bitch like, yeah, I told. But they killed us through the language, man. And I'm gonna keep on stressing it every time I come on this motherfucker, cause they would. I know what I'm saying. That's how we all get hung up behind being Semitic and trying to follow behind some people who ain't got no business following behind. But that's how we get hooked up on all that religious shit, cause they forced the Ethiopians to convert to Christianity. Once they got the Ethiopians to convert, that's when they hid the niggas. And the goddamn Persians took over Egypt. By the time the British come back, they come back through Alexander the Great and the so-called Jesus dude, Zeus. Seeming like gods on Mount Olympus. The niggas so rapids. You know what I'm talking about? The niggas so rapids, man. Y'all look all this shit up. What up, my nigga? Man, I'm just chilling.
What I'm doing, man, damn it, I'm out. Trying to get me some smoke.
Shit, you know where that?
You know my brother.
Yeah. Motherfucker Lee.
Goddamn right.
Hey, you my nigga.
Oh, my boy.
That nigga just went through the back door. Yeah, they got down. They buried the niggas up on a Semitic language. You got to look up. I should have put that shit in the title. Hammer. That was the language. So they were speaking the language of what we were speaking. You look up the oldest language in the world, they try to take you over to the Tamil with the Indians and all that. Then you go start looking up ancient Semitic language, they go to Aramaic, but Aramaic came out of Hammerit from the Ethiopians. That's how they hiding our sovereignty, man. Them motherfuckers claiming, that's how the government got them is sovereign over us, because they the sovereign God that they wrote about. That Lee back there. Oh, there you go.
What, man? Hey, man.
Yeah. And so once they got down, took Hammerig and made Aramaic out of that shit, that when everything became Semitic, my nigga. Turned you into a Semitic and knock you off the map by cursing you through a motherfucking name Ham through the Canaanites. They came through that baseline. That beast line, they came over there through that beast line. The Mason-Dixie line, the imaginary line is the line you cut across. You gotta lay this bitch down flat. You gotta lay this motherfucker down flat. Once you lay that bitch down flat, you gotta stop saying up, there, and down, down, south. Now we over here. And we're now back up against this ice wall. All the motherfucking continents is in the land of Africa. All the countries, North America, South America, that's all our shit too. In the Western world is South America. That's where Christopher Columbus sailed to. But with the direction across pointing north, straight up in the air. We thinking west going straight to the left, but west go diagonal. West is coming diagonal down toward South America where they came in at. When they come through. When they come to get their dope, you can't find cocaine nowhere but in South America, Peru, Cuba, and Colombia. That's it. And the pharaohs in Egypt had cocaine in their DNA. Who was on the land? All of the same people that had the same technology, stone carving. That's what we were doing, building temples and all that shit. When they took over Egypt, they got them with the babies. Them was the babies of Ethiopia. The Cushites, they went down into the valley. Yeah, do I walk through the shadow of the valley of death? You was down in the valley, my nigga. Washington, D.C. is Karnak. They still got the checking out there. Man, they constructed this shit look just like Egypt, so now they reconstructed right on top of our shit. If I come kick your door in and take over your motherfucking house, and I wait 6 years later to reconstruct that motherfucker, when I went back home, they came from Canada. Over the British Columbia City at, over the Sasquatches at, over the beast at. And once they come across that bitch, they coming straight off into New York, in the East Coast, DC, all that shit. Then they went over there and stuck that goddamn Statue of Liberty over there and pointed that bitch back toward Britain. Where Britain at? They be hollering, the British are coming. Where the British coming from? That's some Canadians. And they full-blooded. They looking for Sasquatch. They got a Sasquatch language, all that shit. From Canada all the way across the world. All the way across the world, not up the globe. Across, all the way across the Canaan. That's what I was telling y'all about Nips. Nips are Axumite, man. He come from Axum. The Axum, the Empire Axum. They own both sides of the motherfucking Red Sea. That's how they got our oil. And why them hoes ain't trying to go to space? Why them goddamn Arabs with they rich ass and want to outdo the white man so bad? Why they ain't goddamn shoot no rocket? Fuck Elon Musk. Nigga ain't talking about shit. These hoes claiming they Africans because they took land or born on land that they down supposed to be and they sovereign in this land. When they come over there, to Egypt, when they come up in Egypt, they were fighting Persians. Their children, those were their babies. They made them baby with the Mongolians. That's where the next phenotype came from. It's 4 phenotypes. Caucasoid, Negroid, Mongoloid, and the Persians. The Persians the one brought the J to town. Wasn't no J. Wasn't no Japheth. Wasn't no J. Ain't no Ham, Sam, and Japheth. I'm just showing y'all how the story go. Wasn't no Ham, Sam, and wasn't no Japheth. But Ham is the black. Sam, that's the Semitic. Them motherfucking Orientals sitting in the east. Way out there where NATO is really located. In ancient Egyptian goddamn classes and schools and temples where the goddamn original stone carvers went to school at and learned how to carve that shit. NATO took them temples out there. They got all the technology and everything and got us out of our motherfucking genius. Your genius is inside you and your gut. That's your soul. They soul harvesting. Tell a nigga he don't supposed to know shit, but women got intuition. For a woman, it's Juno. These motherfuckers Romans, British, they spoke Latin. They white and they spoke Latin. Then they broke down to English. Though we speak English because we owned by English people. And English and European ain't the same people. Them the people that's fighting. That's who fighting over there in Israel now. All the Muslims and all that shit, all the motherfuckers are European. The Europeans are Persians, man. Armenians and all of them Persian people. Iraq and Iranian people, them Persians. And them the ones that goddamn started that juice and started writing that we had some goddamn kinfolk called Canaanites on the other side of that motherfucker, on the other side of that mountain. We had copper in that mountain. Yeah, nigga shit. Real niggas. Niggas are us. We infinite. They can't stop us, my nigga. They can't stop us if they wanted to, man. We return to the goddamn stars and come back. The oldest mummy in the world found down in the Western world, South America, where all the beautiful shit at. Belize, Honduras. That's the goo of the land. That's where Mama Maya goddamn originated at Man, come on, man. The Olmecs and all that shit. They told me the language, but that shit started from Ethiopia, man. I remember when I was little, you goddamn put Ethiopians on the TV and make them look so bad to make you never want to goddamn say you African. But we melanated. We all connected connected through melanin. That's why my new shit gonna be melanation 3GD. My new shit. And I'm claiming this to be Aramaic, because though we spoke, my nigga. Yeah, though we spoke. But my nigga trying to hit him. Hold up. See what this nigga at. Back up in this bitch. Back up in this bitch. What I was saying, shit, that way it started up in the high mountains of goddamn Africa and Ethiopia, my nigga. They was already carving. That's why they took they man. How you think they called them goddamn mountain? They called 11 churches straight out the goddamn mountain, my nigga. Straight out, right out of the mountain they called, and then see once the motherfuckers got them niggas to goddamn convert, they forced them to convert. Them nigga had 13, them other nigga had 12, 13 gods. Zeus being the goddamn top god. That's why the father and son the same nigga. He's so rapid. They turned him into Jesus. They're doing a Nazi council. That's when they stamped him. So they can have just one motherfucker. They had to try to convert you to goddamn believe in all these gods. Mythological gods. They said for been one in the first, but how they come over and start creating all them goddamn Greek and Roman gods. That's how the church was doing. Sitting right above Africa, plotting and planning to come out them goddamn mountains. Europe and Asia is mountains. The land on them mountains I be showing y'all, Africa always green. The land, even in the mountains. And when they would retreat, when they got down, after they started retreating back home, back up into Kush and back up into Ethiopia, they hit them with their Christianity and took their language and started calling the language Aramaic instead of Hameric. Look this shit up. Ethiopians spoke Hameric, and they interchanged that shit with Aramaic. I studied this shit when I was locked up, my nigga. And that's I'm coming out here to drop this shit on my niggas, my nigga. That's all I've been doing. I've been dropping this kind of shit since Kanika. I was getting y'all real knowledge though while y'all fuck with me. I was getting y'all real shit through the Kanika case. I'm showing y'all this shit, nigga. Trump come right out and goddamn declare war on the gangs in Chicago to make everybody look at them gang members. He's riding through goddamn Chicago with tanks and everything. They went straight over to the goddamn Israel and started this shit. Started all this shit they talking about now. But they supposed to be brothers though. Isaac and Ishmael in the lie. Alexander the Great get killed. His first general in command became so rapid when he took over a throne. They made the Library of Alexandria where they wrote the first Bible, the first Biblos, called the Septuagint. But they white though. They ain't European, they ain't Persian, they white though. They babies, the Persians already done wrote the lie about Jews and Muslims and Semitics and all that shit. They already on the throne. No white folks ain't never goddamn went over there and fought no niggas. They came with us fighting their own goddamn people. Well, they same kind, because they claim to be the same people, but they not. And the Europeans told them English motherfuckers, when they did that shit, that's how they started calling them Caucasus. Y'all the goddamn dead asses in our mountains, man. Shut the fuck up. And them bitches goddamn took the motherfucking Tolman, or the goddamn Torah, whatever you want to call it. They took that shit and put it in their Bible. But they ain't got a father in the book. It's Ham, Sam, and Jacob. This the fourth phenotype, these beasts, but they ain't in the book. They ain't got a dad in the book, because they the daddy. They all are daddy until we wake up out this shit. Take and snatch a soul back and stop hollering about spirits and shit. Fuck a spirit. We want our souls back. We want our motherfucking souls back, my nigga. I'm a twin reaper, my nigga. I reap souls. And when I be reaping to goddamn incarnate you back into your real sense of knowing who the fuck you is. That's why I fuck with certain niggas. Niggas. Never stop saying that niggas are us, nigga. The old playing with us, man. I'm gonna show y'all that shit through the language once I got down get ready to be able to sell some shit. I ain't goddamn use the computer no more. They entertained them like then they goddamn then Hebrew came out of goddamn Hebrew came from Aramaic. Aramaic came from Hammer, from goddamn the Ethiopians. So why the Ethiopians ain't entitled to their land over there that they fighting over? Can't see none of them niggas over there. What's good, J Glow? In that bitch just chopping it up. They're chopping this shit up. I can't goddamn get no illustration, so I just say I drink me a beer, smoke a square, and get on that bitch, talk shit like I used to. Just talk my shit. And say, boom, when you hit this motherfucker. The Hebrew language came out of Aramaic and Arabic. That's why Arabic and Hebrew got down the same shit. What's up, Auntie? She just chill. Me too. Oh, okay. How you doing?
I'm sad to see you. All right.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
You did? You gonna retire? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Talk to your children.
Now I'm on live.
You live.
Yeah, talking to my little people I used to talk to when I was on YouTube.
Live video what you did at the party.
I got in on FED 5.
Oh, I gotta go look.
On FED 5. It's called King Woke.
Talking about them damn dogs.
Yeah. I'm talking about putting them niggas on TikTok. But it's called King Woke, man. It's on FED 5.
FED 5.
Uh-huh. You should have. Man, so many of them, I can't get in none of them. Uh-huh. Yeah, on FED 5. Yeah, man. Man, them niggas, they don't want they tired of niggas bouncing basketball and rapping for them. Trump ain't got time for that shit. Trump showing what the real deal is. He been setting that shit up. When I was telling y'all when they tried to impeach Trump during his first term, I made a video showing y'all saying everything that's going on today. I made a video showing y'all what that nigga was setting up. That nigga wasn't studying that impeachment shit. All he think about is goddamn starting a war. You know, we got that. You can't change the president during time of war. He gonna do that. He gonna keep chaos. He gonna keep the chaos going because he in cahoots with the Israelis. He in cahoots with the Israelis. They done got so mixed up. So they fighting each other. They don't know who they is. They ain't got no souls, bro. The motherfuckers got their humanoids. They don't do no play with our brains. Start through our brains. And they learn brain surgery and all that shit through them Egyptians, through Imhotep. Imhotep taught them goddamn Greeks. And they started making Greeks God before the Romans came back over and started making a god. They got a substitute god for all that shit. Every Greek god, they got a Roman god to match. And them Greeks was goddamn Persians too. The Greeks was Persians. That's how I took. On FED 5. You should separate it. On FED and then put 5.
I did.
See, that probably wasn't nobody that would come to my damn check.
I did separate it.
Put a number 5.
Oh. No wonder.
Yeah, well, there I go. That's my finger right there saying fuck.
I got an UNC FED page already. I don't know what the fuck all y'all doing with all that right there. This it?
On FED or it's another. That's what, oh, that no, it's on YouTube.
Oh, I gotta
You
go
on
to
Facebook?
YouTube. I'm
That's my
on
old
Facebook.
face. That's my old Facebook
Yeah,
page
this
right there.
your. I said
I
I
don't know how
already
to get
had
in that
one of
bitch.
these. You
Go to YouTube, ain't you?
no wonder I can't see it.
I'm so cool. I can't get it. I don't. Man, my memory's so messed up. I can't. I don't. I just. This the only time I
I
get.
have to write that shit down. I don't remember none of that shit neither.
Yeah, he tried to do a peace pact where he made a map back 5 years ago before I left him. He made a map and told them Palestinians, goddamn, they gonna get it like he gave it to them. And like they don't supposed to never
That's it
fight
right
back.
there.
Uh-huh.
What I supposed to
Don't
do?
lie now. Let me right
What
there.
I supposed to do?
Subscribe. And then scroll down. Go to my no, you ain't gotta sign no back. Go to my video, view channel. And then go, you'll see that me live right there. Look, that granddaddy, hold up. Granddaddy, what granddaddy video is? What granddaddy video is? Go to video. Go to live. There it is right there. That's it right there. I ain't see. Yo, Trump set all that shit up. Trump set all that shit up way back in the day. Shit, this is a repeated cycle. And nigga keep going for that shit. But we the Israel, we the real light. Man, they was on one channel talking about impeaching his ass. And he over there, him and the goddamn Benjamin now who on that motherfucker over there putting down on Palestinians. Somebody got a new map. How they gonna then they when they took Jerusalem, built the goddamn a U.S. embassy over that bitch, took that motherfucker as the capital, took the capital from them, then be acting like them folks be fucking with them. Trump on some bullshit. Fuck that nigga Donald Trump. I said that bitch gonna take this something too, ho. I'm going on TikTok, fuck with that nigga. That nigga, I don't think that nigga coming back. That bitch gonna start away. He can't come out of there if we at war. That's how Truman stayed in that bitch so long. How Truman stayed in that bitch so long. The shit. Then the map said it all too. You know, when he was into with Vladimir, when him and Vladimir Putin was going back together, his brother, Ashkenazi and Khazari. You got Ashkenazi Jews and Khazarian Jews, man called Russia. Russia got a secret too. All that up north shit, all that shit is over there. Lay this bitch down, and all that bitch sitting right over there. And they wrap that motherfucker around where Alaska meet Russia on the back of this water ball. They tell on themselves that shit 8 miles apart. They right in the center right there. They got a patch of ice right there. And a patch of ice down at the behind our back. I want to say down. I said I had to stop saying that shit. And once you lay this bitch flat, you'll understand why the oldest mama in the world and all this shit and how the cocaine was being ran and distributed. We had all this shit on the land. We had all these beautiful lands and shit. Over in Australia, that's our shit. All that shit is out. All the continents is the land besides Europe and Asia. They be trying to construct that shit and make that shit like some land and all these motherfuckers in the mountains, man. See what I'm saying? That's them British. That's them Brits and Canada, them Canadians. That's the sea line. They came in through the corners. Yeah, it's smaller than what it's supposed to be, and it's the second largest sheet of ice. Norway got the largest sheet of ice. They've been cutting ice and living around ice and living up under ice and all that shit. And see, we sit right next to Canada, but there's a fall in between us. It's called Niagara. Nigger Fall. Nigger is Niagara. Niagara Falls. You got the Canadian side and the Negro side. And once they come across that water, they in easy, man. That whole East Coast right there was connected. They tore all that shit up. Then they went over there and started cutting the Suez Canal and all kind of shit. They destroying the land and taking all the motherfucking materials off the land. Gold, silver, platinum, uranium, all that shit in the land. Come up out of the mountain, niggas still goddamn caught up on that religious shit like they don't see what's going on. That's why I'm gonna stick to that language and keep saying the same things. Y'all go look at that shit and research it for yourself. You got to go deeper than what Google gonna show you. Aramaic came out of Hammerid. That's the language of Ethiopia. So when God yelled out and told Abram, when they was having a conversation, what language was this nigga talking? What language was this nigga speaking? He had to been speaking the language of the land. They cursed our ass to a motherfucker named Ham, and then some of the Canaanites and hooked us over that shit, so they can take all that shit over there and act like that's what the big fight about. That's the Holy Land that God promised us from shit over there with nothing on. When you look at that shit when they build up bomb, you don't see no grass nowhere. Motherfucker ain't got no grass. Motherfucker ain't got no grass over them hoes still in the desert, up in the mountains and shit. North America, South America. Asia and Europe is motherfuckers. You forget them two. Then you got goddamn Australia, that's South Africa. That's the South. You got to turn the direction across like an X. You got to turn that bitch, you got to put north in the left-hand corner and stop thinking that bitch going straight up in the air. Then you see that bitch going straight up. Like when they make these maps, it's a top view. You looking down at this shit, it's a top view. But they put that square in your face, that TV, and my son said, ain't no squares in nature. Everything made with a square made the fuck us up. Greenland ain't big as shit, but they got Greenland big as hell on the map. All that shit right in the same little area. All that shit right in, and then them change the name. Czechoslovakia, the Czech, then the Yugoslavia, the Slavics. That's what they is, Slavics. And them Persians ain't studying their ass. And Persians ain't studying their ass. The Persian one call them Caucasoids. Y'all hold us some dead asses in our mountains, nigga. That's why they been fighting. But they keep the fight going, but they got to fight each other. But they can't afford to tell the truth because both of them gonna be exposed through their religious lies. Motherfucker Hagar was an Egyptian chambermaid. She supposed to been black, but she was Persian because they had already took over shit. He had a baby by Hagar called Ishmael. And Sarah wouldn't goddamn accept that motherfucker because he did some shit to Isaac or some shit. And she ain't want them to be. So he said he still got two nations. Gonna make you a father of many great nations, but the great nations was African nations. When they opened the book, Africa and the goddamn pyramids and all that shit already exists. Now you want to go, they want to take you beyond the sun. They can tell you how the sun got here. They put Jesus' head in front of the sun. Made him the one Lord you got to go to. But he was Zeus. He was sitting right over there in Olympus with the rest of them demigods. But he was the head. He was the father. And he turned himself to a son. He had to be conceived over the Immaculate Conception come in there because he had to be conceived through a woman for a nigga to accept his ass. So we like shit. And we come out the pussy. We come out the yoni. Who is this? There was Aryan come in at the Nazi council. They had to get rid of Ariel because Ariel telling the nigga a statue, man. It's the nigga that came to conquer. That nigga ain't no motherfucking begotten son, no begotten, and one only begotten and all that shit they right. Yeah. Motherfucker, how that shit go. That's how I'm gonna put it down, man. Aramaica, man. Aramaica. Just like that when they saying Jehovah. They were telling them to take that J back over. Take that J over there, man. Wasn't no J. Wasn't no J. That's the trick. Once you start saying them J's, you know what area you in. Oh, they done made a J now. Ain't no J for them. That shit was made up after the goddamn Noah, the Northwest Noah, the Northwest corner where they usurped the United States at, which was a part of Negro land. It was called Negro land also. Taking land from niggas. And took your soul and got you following this Semitic shit. Nigga, we anti-Semitic. Fuck Trump. We ain't no Semitic. They made us Semitic through our language that they took. Now the whole nation of Islam and everybody around this bitch think they Semitic people. And got you scared to say, nigga, I'm a nigga. When I see the U.S. Open being sponsored by Emma Rice and everything, I want to see goddamn niggas. Any U.S. I want to see niggas sponsoring some shit. Besides holding their dick and grabbing a microphone, bouncing a ball for these hoes, get money, and then these niggas be all up, so tired of these motherfuckers doing them again. Look how they just did Angie Stone. Same shit. As soon as that girl starts talking about her royalties and shit, they got them knocked their ass off. Just like they did Left Eye. I still don't know what the fuck. I don't know if Nip, goddamn Dipper, they killed Nip, but there wasn't none of Nipsey on that footage, man. Like I've been saying, and Nipsey was an axomite, and Nipsey knowed all this shit. Nipsey was teaching them niggas in California about this shit. Teaching them how to build their own private army. See, he doing raw than goddamn the Nation of Islam. Them niggas supposed to went crazy when they killed Gaddafi. Them niggas ain't do shit. When the last time y'all niggas seen Farrakhan? Niggas ain't did shit. That nigga told Obama, nigga, you better not harm a hair on his head. He gonna be repercussion. He supposed to went over there and stepped up in his place and kept the nation going. If we supposed to be so much Islamic, they speak Arabic. That's a baby language, the Aramaic. Aramaic and Hebrew was goddamn. That's what they interchanged Hebrew and Aramaic. And goddamn kept they shit going. That's Semitic shit. That's how the Jews. That's how the Jews goddamn got the power. That's why they sovereign over our ass. They run all the governments. These hoes in cahoots all over the world. And the Mongolians goddamn real raw. They sent out there by NATO. They sent them out there by NATO running all kind of shit. They got a secret connection with them Brits. Cause the one while the goddamn they owned Canada. They had all that shit. The Mongols. The Tatarian map that Putin dropped on goddamn Trump. When Trump kept talking that shit about Russia. You better go on and get back on China, nigga. Cause the US and dead to China forever. For bombing Japan. So who the elite? Them Japanese. That's where technology comes from. Cause they the first ones ran off and goddamn turned on the niggas. They had all the technology. Though all the technology comes from, it shit don't come from no. If you want to say the North Pole, it might do come from North Pole, but that's where it comes from. They've been leaders in technology. Gonna stay the leaders of technology. They see it come out when they wanted to come out. Trump trying to bang against town about some goddamn TikTok. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get all that shit. Give all my people they 40 acres, nigga. And stop trying to tax us for being human beings on this earth. You humanoid. Yeah. Soulless ass nigga. Nigga ain't got no rhythm in that. Nigga soulless. Here's all 40 acres. Then they go to my 40 acres. Niggas out here go to talk to you crazy. Man, shit been so long. But that where it's at, nigga. Everybody deserve a piece of this land. Anybody that's born on this bitch. Give us our 40 acres and leave us the fuck alone. Let us dig our own water and live like we want to live. That'll be the goddamn beginning of doing some righteous shit. Give me my shit. Goddamn, give me another one of these bills, man. I've been trying to goddamn sell the screen. I've been trying to sell a screen goddamn for goddamn 2 months. How long I been at this motherfucker? I've been out 2 months yet. What's up? What's going on?
Just my chill, shit.
Shit, I don't want to do shit tomorrow.
Put that cover out, get more.
Shit, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to do shit tomorrow.
I wanted to goddamn get up in the morning, fuck with that shit. You know?
So don't do when I go around the corner.
Don't put that shit out now, cause sometimes they run by 7 or 8. Sometimes they run by 11 or 12, 3 or 4.
Yeah. But this a nigga unfed, man. Y'all know I'm in the motherfucking field.
Huh?
Talking to the lie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Seeing who all come through this bitch and boom for a nigga. Thumb this motherfucker up though. Thumb me up, Jack. Shout out to nigga Trey Gang, goddamn throwing me some flowers today. Let them nigga know I been talking about it. I be on top of this shit. I'm on top of this shit I'm talking about now. He gonna get it. And never a thumb click away. All you gotta do is go check behind me. He gonna get it. You say Harvey, what up? But I'm finna get all this bitch out. I just want to goddamn get this shit off my chest. I want to try to see. I gotta learn how to set this goddamn screen. I can put all this shit on the screen for y'all. I gotta goddamn get back in this shit. Y'all holding the road though. How you found? How you from Old Town? Man, I can't even. Man, I was just trying to play. I was playing with that bitch, trying to goddamn trying to get that screen and shit. I was playing some old shit then. But see, my old video still relevant because it's the same shit going on. That nigga D in the build. That nigga Diamond, just call me D. Just call me D, my nigga. I might let y'all later on, though. Okay. Yeah, okay. That was up. Yeah, he shot him out. He shot him out today. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some Ganika videos. That girl, Teresa Martin had them same goddamn sweatpants on her sister's birthday. Her sister's birthday and Irene's birthday on the same day on the 6th. I found this ticket on the 6th. I found a ticket. This ticket. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th. I found this ticket in my car. Said the 6th. That where your ass was at. She was in your car. That where your ass was at on the 6th. Went home to do that damn video. She got them same sweatpants. She got them same tights on when she did that little acting job. Put them tennis shoes on and ran out there like she found out her daughter was dead. And she then went right outside and said, "Ain't nobody do nothing to my daughter, y'all." That when she got her check then. That when she got her check. Yeah. That when she got her check. I got you. I'm gonna do something with it. Yeah, that when she got her check. And she was left at the house. She finished her house tour. Nobody did nothing to my daughter, y'all. How you know? How the fuck you know? Go back and look at that video when her and her sister was celebrating her sister's birthday and they was on that porch. I got a video showing I caught her with them same tights on. Them the same tights she ran. So she ran out there on the 6th and did that. That she just a spanking pussy ass bitch. Damn, bitch, them the same tights on. Y'all pre-recorded all that shit. When Lenora come out of that door running behind and all that shit. And then Lenora said her hair was all over her head. But you can go down there, they already got her made up. Then she bring the funeral pics out. The funeral home picks out the lady as hell with scratches all over her face. Why the scratches one show? Why one scratch through the makeup? So they made her back up. That one ain't on her though. I said Kanika Belly for real. Foreign. Some more foreign. Oh, foreign. What? You all right? That was that. Well, look up. I'm gonna make some videos, show all that shit. I just gotta get back on to this shit. Yep. Y'all be good though, man. Y'all know the truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break, nor fold. All we gotta do is stand up behind the truth, support the truth, and we as a people can get together and make it do what it do. Yeah. So I come back, man. Y'all keep this thing motherfucking flat. Flat power, flat water. Water flat. We in here. Niggas for life. Niggas. Gods. Kings. Yeah, goddesses. Oh, we here. I love y'all. I'm out this bitch. That's a boom.